Good afternoon and welcome to today's matchup between the Reavis Rams and the Homewood-Flossmoor Vikings. Nice day for baseball here, about 50 degrees, sunny weather, not too much wind. Starting on the mound for the Vikings today, Caden Stein. Vikings were in action a lot this week against Lincoln Way East twice, also against Sandburg once. Unfortunately, 0-3 this week, so looking to bounce back here in the doubleheader. Gained 2 wins right back. This season, Stein has been the Vikings' most reliable pitcher. Throughout the season, Stein has 13 innings pitched, only a 1.077 ERA for him, and a 1.462 WHIP. So if you look at the WHIP and the ERA, Stein has been able to get out of some tough situations this season. Gets himself into trouble, but then ends up getting out of it. So we'll see how he does today in the Vikings' first Saturday morning doubleheader. Today we'll be live with you from 11 to 1 for the A game. For the B game, we will not be live, but you can still come out and support here at Homewood-Flossmoor High School in the second game at 1 p.m. About ready to start. Leading off for the Rams is going to be Tino Villagomez. Batting second, Jonathan Liason. Batting third, number 2, Blake Stefanik. Batting fourth, number 3, Jose Gonzalez. Fifth is Alex Rodriguez. Sixth is Alex Rodriguez. Fifth is Isaac Velasco. Seventh is number 20, Anthony Perez. Number 8, number 21, Robert Soto. As there's a strike called on Velasquez. And in the 9th spot is number 24, Terry Ferguson III. Here comes a pitch from Stein. There's a fastball fouled off towards the left. That gets out of play. So an 0-2 count here early on Velasquez. Stein comes set. Coming from the stretch. Here it comes. High fastball gets away from Williams. 1-2. Stein getting the sign from Williams. He comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball high. 2-2. Villagomez, the starting pitcher for the Rams today. Rams do have a DH. Ferguson is hitting for number 4, the second baseman, Zachary Koczynski. There's a fastball popped high in the air, just outside of the infield. Morales calling for it, and he'll make the catch. 1 out for Stein. That ball was hit really high in the air, but didn't go very far as it just scratched out of the infield. Morales just had to take a few steps back. Ended up right in his glove. Leeson stepping up now for the Rams. He's at third base today. Here comes the pitch from Stein. There's the off speed. Fouled off towards the dugout. Heidelberg and Scott jogging towards it, but no one can get it as it goes out of play. So it'll be 0-1. Stein getting the pitch from Williams. 0-1 count here on Leeson. Here comes the pitch. There's a fastball driven to left field. That'll get down. Stamps will field it, throw it in. That'll be a 1-out single for Liason. That ball was hit hard into left field. Probably somewhere in the 80s, 90s exit velo. Just took one hop before Stamps fielded it. Stein set. Takes a look back at Leeson. Here comes the pitch. The fastball swing and a miss from Stefanik. 0-1. Comes set. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Outside part of the strike zone. Called for strike 2. 0-2. Stein set. Pick off to first. Leeson gets back in time. Stein comes set. The 0-2 here to Stefanik. Here's the pitch. Fastball swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. Stefanik goes down swinging. So that'll be 2 outs now for the Vikings as Gonzalez steps to the plate. He's in right field today. Stein set. The pitch. Fastball. That's driven up the middle. That'll get through. Calomino will field it. Layson will advance to second, so Gonzalez will be on first with a 2-out single. So now runners on first and second for the Rams with 2 outs. Stein set. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Here it comes. Fastball in the dirt. Hit the front of the plate. That gets away from Williams. So both runners will advance. It'll be runners on second and third. 2 outs. Stein set. Here comes the pitch. Another fastball hits the plate. This one's blocked by Williams. So 2-0 on Gonzalez. Here comes the pitch. That's a fastball. Chopped. Williams fields it. But it's a foul ball. Gonzalez fouled it off of his foot. I'm sorry, Velasco fouled it off his foot. It'll be 2-1. Here comes the pitch. That's low in the dirt. 3-1. Three and 1 count now on Velasco. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, that's grounded to second. Morales fields it cleanly, throws to first. Got him. So Vikings get out of it. No runs allowed. Great job by Stein to get out of the inning. It'll be 0-0. We'll head to the bottom of the first as the Vikings look to get on the board. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Demir Heidelberg stepping up now for the Vikings. On the mound for the Rams is number 18. It's Tino Villagomez. Wind up from Villagomez. Here comes the pitch. Fastball followed back by Heidelberg, 0-1. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. 2-1 on Heidelberg. Here comes the windup and the pitch. High fastball taken for ball 2. 2-1 on Heidelberg. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. High curveball. 3-1 on Heidelberg. Munoz on deck for the Vikings. Wind up. Here's the pitch. There's a low fastball called for strike 2. Full count on Heidelberg now. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Villagomez. Swing and a miss from Heidelberg. He goes down swinging, and the Rams get the first out of the inning as Munoz steps to the plate. Wind up. Here comes the pitch from Villagomez. Curveball down the middle. 0-1 on Munoz. Wind up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss from Munoz. 0-2. Through the month of April, here's the pitch. Curveball down the middle. Taken for ball 1. 1-2. As I was saying, through the month of April, Munoz has been the Vikings' hottest hitter with an average of 381. 8 hits, 6 singles, and 2 doubles. Also 3 RBIs and 5 walks during the stretch. There's the pitch. It's a curveball. That one gets away. 2-2 on Munoz. So through the stretch, Munoz has an on-base percentage of .519, getting on base more than half the time. Comes the windup and the pitch. Fastball spiked in the dirt, 3-2. Wind up, here's the pitch. High curveball. Ball 4 on Munoz. He'll jog to first with a walk. So that'll again help his on-base percentage as he continues to get on base. Ricky Ham stepping up now for the Vikings. He's the 3-hole hitter. Stamps in the cleanup spot. He's on deck. Villagomez takes a look back at Munoz. Comes set. Here comes pitch. Fastball outside. Ball 1. One 0 count. Munoz leading off from first. Pickoff. He gets back in time. So the pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. Count still 1-0 on Ham here. Another pickoff. Munoz gets back in time again. Villagomez comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. It's 2-0. Gomez set. Another pickoff attempt. Munoz is back in time again. So Villagomez concerned about Munoz over there at first. Villagomez set. Here comes the pitch. High curveball. Snap throw back to first. Munoz is back in time again. 3-0 count now on Ham. Let's see if they give him the green light to try to put something in play here with 1 out. Gomez set. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Ham will take his walk. He'll jog to first. So Stamps will come to the plate. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Reavis coach John Erickson will walk out to the mound and have a conversation with Villagomez. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. So Stamps up to the plate with runners on first and second and 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Fastball fouled off towards the right. That one gets out of play. 0-1. Ham on first. Munoz on second. Stamps up to the plate. And Cheney on deck. Pickoff attempt to second, and Munoz is in a pickle. So they'll tag Munoz out. Ham will get to second on the play. So it'll be 2 outs now. Stamps up to the plate still with Ham at second. Here comes the pitch. Pickoff to second. Ham gets back in time. Here comes the pitch. High fastball on Stamps, 2-1. Here comes the pitch from Villagomez. Fastball called for strike 2. 2-2 now on Stamps. Here comes the pitch. Curveball called for strike 3 on Stamps. So he'll go down looking. The Vikings don't get one across. We'll head to the top of the second. Still scoreless. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Rodriguez up now for the Rams. Here comes the pitch from Stein. High fastball. 1-0 on Rodriguez. Stein going from the stretch the whole time today. Even with no runners on, still going from the stretch. 2-0 now on Rodriguez. Stein comes set. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball. Inside called for strike one. 2-1 now. Stein set. Here comes the pitch. High fastball. 3-1. Stein set. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, foul tipped, caught by Williams. 3-2. Full count now. Stein comes set. 3-2 to Rodriguez. Here it comes. Fastball popped in the air on the infield. Heidelberg charging. He'll make the catch. So 1 out for the Vikings now. Up to the plate comes Perez. Stein tripped on the mound. There's no runners on base, so I can't. So still a 0-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Curveball called for strike one. Nice pitch. 0-1. There's a foul ball. Out of play. Bounces back to Williams. 0-2 now on Perez. Stein getting the side from Williams. It's a 0-2 count with 1 out. Here comes the 0-2 to Perez. Fastball in the dirt. 1-2 now. One, 2. Inside fastball almost hit Perez. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. That's driven in the air to center. Calamino's got an eye on it. He makes a catch. So 2 outs now for the Vikings. Soto stepping up now for the Rams now. With 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. That one's fouled off again. 0-2. There's a swing and a miss. So Stein gets out of the inning as he gets him swinging. That'll be 3 outs. We'll head to the bottom of the second. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Cheney takes ball 1 as it's in the dirt. Swing and a miss from Cheney. So a 1-1 count now. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. 2-1. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. Another fastball in the dirt. 3-1. Here comes the pitch. 3-1. Ball 4 in the dirt. Cheney will head to first with the walk. Cam Williams will come up to the plate. Villa Gomez comes set. Here comes the pitch. Williams shows bunt. Ball gets away. Cheney will head to second. He'll make a turn, but he'll stop at second. So runner at second. No outs for Williams. Villagomez set. Pick off to second. Cheney gets back in time. High fastball gets away. Cheney will head to third. So 2-0 count on Williams. Cheney's at third. No out. Here comes the pitch. That one's in the dirt again. 3-0. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Williams. 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1. The fastball popped high in the air, out of play. So a full count on Williams now. Wind up. Here comes the full count to Williams. There's a ground ball to third. Fielder Clooney, throw to first. So there's the first out for the Vikings. Stepping up now is the right fielder. It's Jameer Scott. Was pulled up yesterday from JV, so he's making his varsity debut here today, trying to drive in his first RBI. Villagomez from the windup. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. Called for strike one on Scott. 0-1. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Another curveball, just a bit high. 1-1. Here's the ball driven to right field. And that's going to get down, but it's a foul ball. So Scott just missed an extra base hit. And he'll come back to the plate with the 1-2 count. Curveball. Scott takes for ball 3, 3-2. I'm sorry, 2-2. Curveball outside. Villagomez windup. Here comes the 2-2. Curveball fouled off by Scott. Still 2-2. Still a 2-2 count on Scott. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He goes down swinging, so that'll be the second out for the Vikings as Nick Calamino steps to the plate. Here comes the windup and the pitch to Calamino. High fastball. 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball. 2-0. Comes the windup and the pitch. It's a suicide squeeze as Calamino Was hit by the pitch, so he'll head to first. So runners at the corners. Here comes the pitch to Morales. Is outside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt. 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball. Calamino will steal second. It'll be 3-0. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Ball 4. No, called for strike 1. So 3-1 on Morales. Here comes the pitch. There's a high fastball. That'll be taken for ball 4. So it'll be bases loaded, 2 outs for Demir Heidelberg. Reavis coach will jog out to the mound. And it looks like that might be it for Villagomez. No, it looks like he'll stay out there. But they'll have a conversation with him. Here's a foul ball by Heidelberg. 0-1. High fastball. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There's a curveball. High, taken for ball 2 on Heidelberg. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Heidelberg. It'll be 2-2. Here comes the windup from Villagomez and the pitch. That's a curveball. That's driven to left field. Both fielders jogging in, but the center fielder makes the catch. So the Rams get out of it. No runs allowed. It'll be 2-2 scoreless game. We'll head to the top of the 3rd. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Ferguson up now for the Rams. Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Hit the bottom of Ferguson's bat. It'll be 0-1. Oh and 1 count on Stein. He comes set. Here comes pitch. Low in the dirt. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 from Stein. There's a ground ball to third. Ham fields it cleanly. Throw to first. Got him. Nice stretch by Heidelberg. Nice play by Ham at third to get the first out. First Stein. We're still scoreless here in the top of the third. So back to the top of the lineup now for the Rams as Villagomez steps up. Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. Called for strike 1. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. Villagomez ducks. It'll be 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Stein. Just missed. No, called for strike 2. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. Heidelberg gets under his glove. The ball gets under Heidelberg's glove, so it'll be a 1-out hit for Villagomez. As it just went right under. Just missed it. Eisen coming to the plate now with a runner at first. And 1 out. Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. High and away fastball. 1-0. Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. There's a fastball. That's driven in the air. That's way back. And that one's going to be gone. Leisen knocks one out of the park for a 2-run home run for the Rams. They'll get on the board. It'll be 2-0 here in the top of the third. That ball quite a bit over the left field fence. So he clears the bases. And it'll be 2-0 with 1 out. Blake Stefanik stepping up now for the Rams with 1 out. So Stein resets. Here comes the pitch. That ball's fouled off towards the right. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 from Stein. Fastball inside, swing and a miss. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Curveball, that's fouled off. Still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball, just missed. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Fastball grounded to short. Cheney fields it cleanly, throws to first. 2 outs now. So 2 outs now. Stein comes in. Here's the pitch. Fastball's in the dirt. Gonzalez 0 for 1. I'm sorry, 1 for 1. Here comes the pitch. That fastball's low in the dirt. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. That ball's grounded in between short and third. It's knocked down by Cheney, but he won't have a play. So it'll be a 2-out single for Gonzalez, as that's now his second on the day. Stein set. Here's the pitch. Inside slider taken for ball 1. Stein set. Here's the pitch. High fastball. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Here comes the 3-0 from Stein. Fastball. Called for strike 1. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. That ball is driven to center. Calamino calls off Stamps, and he makes the catch. So that'll be the third out. Some miscommunication between Stamps and Calamino. But Calamino makes a catch. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Rams lead 2-0. You're watching HFIQ Baseball. Low fastball taken for ball one on Munoz. Here comes the 1-0. Another low fastball taken in the dirt. 2-0. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Another low fastball. 3-0 now on Munoz. Here comes the windup and the pitch. High fastball. So a 4-pitch walk for Munoz now as Ham will step to the plate. Villagomez comes set. Here comes pitch. Curveball low. Taken for ball one. So 1-0. Villagomez set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Strike one called. So it'll be 1-1 on Ham. Here comes the pitch. No pickoff. Munoz is back in time. So it's still 1-1 on Ham. Unsuccessful pick attempt from Villagomez. Villagomez comes set. Here comes the pitch. Munoz goes, followed off by Ham. 1-2 now. There's a pickoff attempt that gets over the first baseman's head, so Munoz will advance to third, and he'll stop at second. Villagomez comes set. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Fielder cleanly throw to first. So Ham grounds out. It'll be 1 out now with Munoz at third, and Stamps will come to the plate. Here comes pitch. Curveball down the middle. Taken for strike one on Stamps. 0-1. Villagomez set. Here comes the pitch. Another curveball. 0-2. So 0-2 count on Stamps now. Here comes the pitch. Here's a ground ball. Fielded cleanly, throw to first. So the run does score. Stamps is thrown out. So it'll be 2-1 Vikings now as they cut the lead in half. Ball one on Cheney. Here's a bunt. Goes foul. 1-1 now. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Here's a curveball driven to right field. Right fielder going back. He makes a catch. So Cheney will fly out. That'll be a third out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Score is 2-1. Rams lead. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Rodriguez up now for the Rams. Here in the top of the fourth, Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. There's a fastball driven to right. Gott has an eye on it. He makes the catch. 1 out now for the Vikings. Stein comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball called for strike 1. 0-1. Stein set again. Here comes the pitch. Another fastball just a bit low. 1-1. Stein set. Here comes the pitch. High fastball. 2-1. Stein set. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball. Second baseman Morales fields it cleanly, throws to first. 2 outs quickly for the Vikings here in the top of the fourth. Here comes the pitch. There's a fastball down the middle. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Cheney fields it cleanly, throws to first. 1-2-3 inning for Stein. Here in the top of the fourth, we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Vikings are down 2-1. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. New pitcher on the mound for the Rams is Zachary Kosniski. Cameron Williams stepping up now for the Vikings. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, high and inside, taken for ball 1. Wind up. Here's the 1-0. Fastball low, called for ball 2. 2-0 on Williams. Wind up. Here's the pitch. Called for strike 1. 2-1 now on Williams. Here comes the 2-1. Low and away slider. 3-1 on Williams now. Here comes the windup. No, Kosniski steps off. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Low fastball. Ball 4 for Williams, so he'll jog to first with the no-out walk. Jameer Scott stepping up for the Vikings now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So Williams at first, Scott up to the plate. Calamino on deck. Pick off to first, Robertson back in time. Robertson pinch running for Williams. Kosniski set, here comes pitch. Low fastball, Robertson goes, and he's safe on the bad throw from the catcher. So runner at second with a no outs, and Jameer Scott at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball, ball 1 on Scott. Pickoff attempt to second. Robertson's back in time. Scott shows bunt. Tries to get it down, but misses. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Pickoff attempt to second. Robertson back in time. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Scott. 2-2. Kosniski set. Pickoff to second. Robertson's back in time. Kosniski set. Here comes the pitch to Scott. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Here comes the pitch. driven to left, but just foul. Still 2-2 on Scott. Here comes the pitch. Take off again. That gets away from the shortstop, so Robertson will advance to third with still no outs. So Kosminski was getting worried about Robertson. Picked off many times throughout Scott's at bat. That one gets away, so he'll be at third with Scott up with the 2-2 count. Kosminski set. Here comes the pitch. The fastball popped high in the air on the infield. And the third baseman makes a catch. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the pitch. High fastball, 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Curveball outside, 2-0 now on Calamino. So a 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch. High fastball, 3-0. Kosminski said, here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle, called for strike one on Calamino. 3-1 now. Here comes 3-1. Fastball in the dirt. Calamino will take the walk. And so Mateo Morales will step up to the plate. Kosminski set. Here comes the pickoff. Calamino headed to second. Runner going home. Robertson. Now Robertson in a pickle. He'll head home. So Robertson gets picked off. Calamino will be at third. Swing and a miss from Morales. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Inside curveball. Hit Morales, so he'll jock to first. With 2 outs and runners at the corner. Pick off to first. Morales back in time. So Heidelberg up to the plate after the hit by pitch on Morales. Another pickoff attempt. Morales back in time again. Another pickoff attempt. Morales back yet again. Krasniqi set. He stepped off again. He comes set again. Here comes pitch. Fastball inside. Morales safe at second. Krasniqi set. Here comes pitch. Fastball hit the plate. Calamino will jog home with ease. So that'll be the second run on the board for the Vikings as they now tie the game. Here comes the pitch to Heidelberg. Curveball called for strike two. 1-2 on Heidelberg now. So a 1-2 count on Heidelberg. Here it comes. Fastball outside, 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, that's grounded to third. Foul ball. Here comes the 2-2 to Heidelberg. Inside curveball, called for strike three. So Heidelberg goes down looking, but the Vikings do score a run to tie the game. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Brand new ball game. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Trent Roseberg out now for the Vikings to pitch in relief for Caden Stein. Ball 1 taken. Here comes the windup from Roseberg and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball there from Trent Roseberg. 1-1. Windup. Here comes the 1-1. High fastball. 2-1. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 3, batters out. So a nice pitch there from Roseberg to get the swing and the miss. Check the replay on that one. Here it comes, curveball. Got him swinging out of his shoes for the first out of the inning. Wind up. Here comes the 1-out pitch. Curveball called for, I believe it was ball 1. 1-0 pitch. The fastball grounded to second. Morales fields it cleanly, throws to first. Got him. So 2 outs quickly now here in the top of the 5th for Roseberg. So 2 outs. Lyson now up for the Rams. He homered in his last at-bat over the left field fence to give the Rams their 2-run lead. It is now a tie ball game at 2 apiece. Ball 2 is taken, 2-0 on Leeson. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Swing. Check swing called, but it was a strike anyway. So 2-1. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Fastball outside, 3-1. Wind up, here comes the 3-1. Fastball fouled off towards the net. So full count now with 2 outs on Leeson. Here it comes. Fastball, that's driven to left. That's back again. And Art Stamps makes the catch. Arthur Stamps makes the running catch out there in left field to save an extra base hit. So a great catch by him. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Still a tie game. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Mateo Munoz stepping up now for the Vikings here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. Bunt shown. He gets it down. Third baseman charging. Makes a throw to first. It's in the dirt. And Munoz is safe. So a bunt hit for Mateo Munoz as the throw pulled the first baseman off the bag. He couldn't hold on to it. So it'll be a runner on first. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th for Ricky Ham. Pickoff attempt to first. Munoz back in time. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Ham. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Bunt shown by Ham, but he takes it back. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt. Munoz steals second. So it'll be 2-1. Runner in scoring position. No outs for Ham. Koszczynski comes set. Takes a look back at Morales. Here comes the pitch. Bunt shown by Ham. He can't get it down. It'll be 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Curveball grounded to third. Foul by Ham. Two count on Ham. Pick off to second. Munoz back in time. There's a line drive into left field by Ham. They're going to wave Munoz home. No. They'll tell him to stop. But Ham will get to second. So runners on second and third. No outs for Ham. Here comes the pitch from Koszczynski. Curveball down the middle. Called for strike one on Stamps. Here comes the 0-1. Low curveball in the dirt. Gets away. But runners will stay 1-1. One count. Here it comes. Inside curveball almost hit Stamps. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Outside curveball. 3-1. So a 3-1 count on Stamps. Here comes the pitch. High fastball taken for ball 4. It'll be bases loaded for Torrey Cheney now. No outs. Cheney has a chance to break this game open. Potentially clear the bases and put the Vikings up by 3-4 runs. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. Fastball inside almost hit Cheney. 1-0. So Munoz at third, Ham at second, Stamps at first. Here comes the pitch. Low and away fastball, 2-0. Strike one called on Cheney, 2-1. Koshinski comes set. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball in the dirt, 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball outside, taken for ball 4. So Koshinski will walk home a run. It'll be 3-2 Vikings here in the bottom of the 5th. So Cam Williams has an opportunity now. Still no outs for the Vikings with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th. Koshinski comes set. Here comes the pitch to Williams. Curveball. Called for strike 1. 0-1 on Williams. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Inside curveball. 2-1. One count. Time called by Williams. Here comes the pitch. Outside fastball called for strike 2. 2-2 now. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off by Williams. Still 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Another pitch fouled off. Still 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 to Williams. Low fastball. That gets away. Ham gonna come home. He slides. He's out. They called Ham out. He appeared to be pretty safe, though. Let's check the replay. Coming home. And yeah, he's safe. Definitely his foot gets in there. So an unfortunate call there that goes against the Vikings. Here comes the 2-2. There's a ground ball to third. Throw to first. Williams is thrown out, so it'll be 2 outs now for the Vikings. Ball 1 on Scott. Two or 1-0 count on Scott. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Outside 1-0. Or 2-0, I'm sorry. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball. So Scott takes a walk. So runners at the corners now for Calamino. I'm sorry, bases loaded for Calamino. 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Kutsutsky. That's a line drive. Diving play by the first baseman. So Calamino lines out to the first baseman on a hard hit ball. So the Vikings do score 1, though. They do gain the lead. We'll head to the top of the 6th with a Vikings lead. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. There's a fly ball to left field. Stamps coming in. He'll make the catch for the first out. So a 1 pitch out here from Roseburg in the top of the 6th. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 1 on Roseburg. 0-1. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. Curveball low. 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Roseburg. Here it comes. Outside slider. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball foul towards the first base side. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. 3-2 now. Full count. Here comes the pitch from Roseburg. Fastball, grounded to short. Shady fields it cleanly, throws to first. Got him. So 2 outs. Bases are clear for Roseburg. Velasco stepping up now to the plate for Reavis. With 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. The fastball called for strike 1, 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There's the fly ball, center field. Calamino going back. He'll make the catch. So a 1-2-3 inning for Roseburg. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th as the Vikings look to get some insurance. They lead 3-2 here. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Ball 1 taken on Morales. There's the line drive up the middle for Morales. So a leadoff single for Mateo Morales here in the top of the bottom of the 6th. New pitcher for the Rams is Jason Gustafson. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch from Gustafsson. Outside, 3-0. Ball 4. So Heidelberg will take a walk. So runners on first and second now for Mateo Munoz. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball. Morales goes to third. He's called out. So there's the first out as he's thrown out by a mile. So Heidelberg now at second with 1 out. 1-0 count on Munoz. Pick off to second. Heidelberg back in time. Here comes the pitch. Outside. 1-1. 1-1 count. Pick off to second. Heidelberg's back again. Another pickoff, and Heidelberg's picked off. He'll get thrown out at third. So 2 outs now for the Vikings. So now a 1-1 count for Munoz. With 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Fastball low, 2-1. Three 1 count now on Munoz. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball called for ball 4 on Munoz. Ricky Ham stepping up now. Well, so Demir, he was originally at first base. Here comes the pitch to Ham. Fastball high, called for ball one. Here comes the pitch. There's a foul ball, fouled off by Ham. 1-1. Here comes a pick off to first. Ham is back in time. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball called for strike two. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Low fastball. 2-2. Two count. Here comes the pitch to Ham. Low fastball. Runner goes. Munoz safe at second. So a full count now on Ham with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Ham. He'll go down swinging. So the Vikings will head into the top of the 7th. Trying to close this game out here is Roseburg. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Vikings lead 3-2. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Ball one called on the first pitch from Roseburg. Here comes the windup. Ground ball. Roseburg fields it cleanly. Throws to first. There's the first out for Roseburg. Here comes the windup and the pitch. High fastball. Ball one on Roseburg. Or ball one from Roseburg. I'm sorry. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Fastball down the middle. 1-1. Ball two. 2-1 now. Called for strike two. So 2-2 now. Here comes the windup from Roseburg, the 2-2. Ground ball to short. Rainey fields it cleanly. Throws to first. 2 outs. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Roseburg needs one more to close this game out. Fastball down the middle, called for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. Fastball outside, called for strike three. Roseburg gets the strikeout call. So he saves the game, and the Vikings win the first of the doubleheader 3-2. So the Vikings win 3-2 here in the first doubleheader. Next game will start around 1 o'clock. We will not be live streaming that game, but you can come. It's at HF Viking Field, or you can follow live on Twitter or on Game Changer. That's all for today. Live stream will be back up on Monday when the Vikings take on Lincoln Way West at 4:30 p.m. That's all I have for you today on the Vikings win here in 7. I'm Declan Klein. Have a great